Shebang. Oh, that was really quiet. There we go. Is that better? No. Is this even using the correct microphone? That's a very important question to be asking myself. Yo. No, it's definitely not. What microphone are you using, man? Right. Okay, there we go. That's better. For some reason, OBS was using the wrong mic. I don't know why. It may have been using the webcam's mic. That may have been what it was doing. It's 5. Yeah, it's just like a preparation thing. I was doing something in the background over there, so I have this screen on just to allow people to come, and while I'm like doing stuff. Like this whole time the screen has been on, I've been in my kitchen not looking at the chat at all. So, welcome Aurorus, Sada Jackster, and Unicorn to Das stream. And I have somewhat of a reveal. Hopefully this actually works. Yeah, it's the right thing. I got a new webcam. Hello. So you can actually like see me. Oops, I got my Discord open. That's probably not what I want. Yeah, you can see me better. Welcome, Mr. Brexy, to the stream. Yeah, I bought this webcam essentially because that is the outside. You can't see outside because it's very bright outside. I'm probably not going to spend most of the time looking at the camera because the screen is below it and the chat is to the right. And the OBS is to the left. Yeah, I bought this because we had the webcam for the computer or the laptop last time, and it kind of sucked. My laptop's not great. It's 720p. It's not even 30 FPS. But this one's 1080p and it's actually smooth. Or it should be. Oh, yeah, it is. It's smoother at the very least. And it was an offer. I got this cheap, so not too bad at all. You don't need to buy one, Jax. So I don't want it taking up too much of the display. I might move it in a bit, but I don't know. For now, I think bottom right is best. So CD, read data, programs, GitHub, Carberra, and then tutorials, Twitch, Moat. There we go. VA, and then Python -m Carberra. Nothing's been added, so no, there is a HUD command because we added that before, didn't we? But nothing new has been added since last time. Before people ask, is the lighting good, by the way? Can you see me okay? Or because this thing has a light, I can turn a light on. There you go. That's making a bit of a difference. So I can turn a light on if it's better. I got a webcam with a light on it because it was cheaper than the one I was going to get. So why not? And I've actually got a few toys since last time I streamed. So I got at the same time I got those, I got these. So I'm not wearing it at the moment because I really don't want to wear them for a stream. Completely useless. But I got these for editing, but they are actually just really good. They are. I don't know how well you can see that. They are Sony MDR 7506s. Put the curtain and turn on your hue. Cool. That sentence makes literally no sense whatsoever. You have the same exact headphones? No way. Yeah, these are studio monitor headphones. I got these because they're an industry standard, and 2, they have the perk of whatever you're hearing out of these is whatever you're sending out to the world. But they are just really good for music. They're not very bassy, but that's good for me. I don't really like bass that much. I mean, I have these as well, these my portable ones. You can really ramp up the bass on these, and it is very fun to do. But most of the time, I don't like bass. Make your face cover the whole screen, the whole thing. And then you can't see the code. I'm just going to put that back there. And then, the reason why the stream is a bit late is because I was picking this up. It's a light ring. So I'm going to be doing stuff with the setup with that. So the intro to videos is going to be different. Hey, and it's going to be better, hopefully. I hope it's going to be better. I mean, to be fair, those Sonys have enough bass for me. Like, they have more than enough bass for me. So, yeah. More and more serious. Yeah, I'm taking it more serious. Yeah, well, one, it's Megan Trainor, and two, I hate that song, so it's not all about the bass. It's about the reference. Sony's are budget reference headphones, which is why I got them. Pretty much. And they're Sony's, which is also why I got them, like these ones that I got in my ear right now. I just got these in so I can hear the alerts when they come through. Talking of which, should probably turn that down a wee bit. Yeah, I'll probably do that for next stream, Cider. I couldn't be asked to do it for this one. But I'll probably have one where I have like my face in the center or something. Just for talking bits, but you know, we're one step at a time. Thank you, Unicorn. Yeah, the webcam is certainly a lot better than the one I was using. So that's a plus. Apparently the lighting's all okay, which is good. I was kind of worried. So, yeah, I'm just kind of having a look. I might try and see. Does that literally change anything? Not really, not at that level. That changes a bit. That changes quite a lot, okay. So I'm just kind of looking. It is a very sunny day. I went outside and I could barely open my eyes. It was so bright. Seriously, it was ridiculous. Yeah, the thing is on. The purple thing is on. I could try and let's see. That. I don't know if this is going to be any better. But is that better? That just seems... I just seem really pale now. That isn't... that isn't helping. Purple is on my face. Yeah, they've got the purple in the background. Now it's grainy. Okay, I'll keep it open. I prefer it like this anyway. I think I could always experiment with it between streams. No, God's sake! I have to go and get the curtains right again. I'll leave it like that for now. Any suggestions? I'll change next stream. Because I actually need to. We're 13 minutes in and I haven't actually started yet. Oh god. So /programs github /Carberra should be Pygame tutorial va and encode dot. Maybe at some point. I mean, I kind of half did one in my 1K subscriber video. But what I'm thinking of doing for 2.5K is doing like a thing about how I make videos from like start to finish. And then at some point between now and then, I kind of want to like unbox all my stuff. No, it's not new. It's the same one. I hit 1,000 subscribers in October. At that point, I've been in the apartment for about a month, and I'm still in the same one. So, I'm not going to tour the apartment. That just seems a bit. There's not much to talk about outside of the setup, which is why I didn't do an apartment tour. But yeah, I kind of want to do like how I make a video, and then at some point I want to like unbox all this stuff that I use, so like the microphone and stuff. There we go. Day in my life, including classes. Be pretty boring. Day in my life is generally sleep through the classes I have, and then sit at my computer all day. That is my life. That's pretty much the tour. Done. Yeah. So how far did we get in this? Oh, hello. That's not what I wanted to do at all. So Pygames. Whoops, it is snack. Oh dear. Dot py. Pyw. Come on, because it's Python. Why don't I type in Pygame? If you run this, we can see what we got. So I actually run this outside of the terminal, and you get like 460 FPS. You do actually get like an extra 20 FPS if you don't run it through VS Code, which is kind of funny. There we go. Whoop. But at the moment, as you can see, we get about 450. Yeah, it was that meme. Remember, we did it for the meme. It's intended. It's literally just string formatting. It's just putting like FPS colon dash and then the number of FPS. Yeah, in this one, well, I had a to-do list, so we'll go through that, I think. And see what was there. So the rect updates, add sound and music. That's probably going to be the last thing, honestly. Because Jack's is still working on the music. Add ability to pause, add ability to game over, and then make it all pretty. And the next few things. Oh yeah, I never actually ended up looking. Oh, sorry about that. If I just run it through a terminal real quick. Yes. You see that they actually like already get more FPS. It's actually not too. Yeah, you can see. Oh, went down quite a lot there. That was weird. It's actually about the same now. Maybe it's just because I was streaming. I think it was less the terminal thing and more I was streaming. And that took like a few FPS off it. More than likely. But welcome WalkX to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Whoa! WalkX is hosting and there was something else as well that I don't know if that's going to come through. Thanks for the host. I have absolutely no idea if something else came through with that because I got 2 warning alerts. Or not warning alerts, but I got 2 like alerts. You can if you want, Cider. We got Jax to do it as well, and I guess I'll just choose my favorite, I suppose. Yeah, this is the apple that Jaxter made. I shoved it on right at the end of the stream, but I do need to like change the color of the snake really. I'm probably gonna make it like green or yellow or something, but I'll probably do that later. Right now we're just focusing on the functionality more than the actual like aesthetics of it. Let's finish dual booted PopOS to reinstall 18 times. Whoa. I only had to reinstall like twice. Well, I think it was, well, when I did it on the SSDs, I think I got it right first time. But with the HDD, yeah, that kind of sucked. I have listened to it, Cider. It's actually quite professionally put together, I'll be honest. Snake green colour when we do this bit. Well, it might be yellow, I don't know. I haven't really decided what the background is going to be yet. But like the colour changes or whatever are coming last, I think. So I think, okay, should I do, let's open up the chat and do like a poll straight off the bat. So what to do first? So game over screen, pause screen, or optimization with Rex. So there's a poll open. Ask what we should do first. These two are going to be last, regardless of anything. So now kind of working out whether we should do the game over screen, the pause screen, or do some optimization. So feel free to vote on that. If there is a tie, I'll make the executive decision. Oh god, that would be terrifying. That would be legitimately horrifying. I don't think I could do that to people. I mean, have you seen that Seaman game? The one with the fish with human faces. Have you seen how terrifying that is? I don't think anyone wants that. Good pause seems to just be about to end. Pause screen. Pause screen took it in the last second, I think. The game over screen was ahead, and then by the time the poll finished, the pause screen suddenly took over. Okay, we're doing the pause screen then. So with these two, I'm pretty sure we have to make separate scenes. We had the menu scene and we had the main scene, and we're gonna have to do like a pause scene. Oh nope. And then we'll just pass that. And then a game over scene. Bloody. I wish there was a way to turn this up. For something 1.52 or 53, VS Code like added this stuff where it kind of auto completes for you, and it's like never helpful. So I'm gonna have to try and turn that off. It's been over 1,000 Carberras, it's still lost. Goodness. Oh, it was you, because like the poll kind of lagged for a bit. Then suddenly the pause was ahead. So we've got def init, self client. See that bit was useful. That bit was useful. Super dot init. Is this bit going to be useful? It is going to be useful. Hey. And then I don't know if we need anything else. So we'll load it. Oh, we are going to need a loader actually. I'll show you the main. Oh no, we don't, because this. Yeah, this loads it. So we don't need a loader, but we do need a load function. We just don't need to tell the init to load it. So we have self dot. It'd be like pause text, I suppose. Let's actually go to the menu and grab our title. Actually, we kind of want like the same sort of thing. So we want a pause text. We want a paused, and then we'll just have a continue and then quit. And then resume, and then we're gonna have like self.client. Oh, it's gonna reload this whole scene, isn't it? That's a point. Oh, hang on, I've actually got to make VS Code bigger now. It looks like the Sublime theme because it is the Sublime theme. It's Monokai. Still MS-DOS on a Wii. Are you following Michael MJD's video by any chance? Because, well, if you're talking about like this, the plus gets converted to a sun. Yeah, I've seen that video as well. I do actually have the Wii homebrewed, but I haven't done anything like that. I don't really want to use PyCharm. I'll be honest. I think we have to like store the scene. So I guess okay. So if we handle the events, if it's key down. Okay, so if e.key double equals k escape, this is going to be our pause button. Then self.client dot. We're going to have to make like a temporary variable. You've watched every single one. My God, I keep kind of watching random ones in the backlog. Main scene equals self. I guess we could have got like temp scene equals self. So we actually need to store the scene as it is. And then because it won't update because of things. And then we need to do self dot, I guess self dot like pause. Or self.client.pause, I suppose. Actually, we could just do it here. So if we do self.client.pause and then we send it through the current scene, and then self and then scene, self.paused equals scene, and then self.scene equals snec.pause scene self. Yes, if you have Amazon Prime, as Jackster kindly said in the chat, then you could subscribe to Twitch Prime absolutely for free. If you haven't, of course, subscribed to someone else. No worries if you can't do it though. Yeah, you have 38 cents in your bank account. That is extremely unfortunate. I remember those days where I had like literally no money whatsoever. So it's gonna have to be like resume. Okay, well this could be, instead of play, it should really be like start, I suppose. So start, and then in scenes, in the menu thing, the menu one. So, oh yeah, self.client.start. And then we have, yeah, so we have pause and then play. Self, and then self.scene equals self dot be paused. And then in theory, that should just kind of reset. Decide to do just a list of things to do, nothing too fancy. So in theory, that should work. So we shouldn't need this. We should just need self.client play and then stop, and that might actually be all we need. Although we do need an event handler. And then we do need, so we need to self.play button, self.quit button. Well, that works. It's just the same. And then self.pause. That should actually kind of be the same now. That should just kind of work, in theory. Play game. Escape. That did not work. K escape. Oh, it's because it's typed out in full. Oh, client has no attribute paused because I need to set it in the slots. Paused. Continue. And then if we kind of, all right, I'm gonna get like 5, and then we're gonna note the time down, and we're gonna see if it actually like paused it. You just corrupted the entire Wii disk. That is incredibly unfortunate. That's kind of why I haven't really dealt with that. Okay, so 22 seconds at 5 points, and the snake was around here. It worked. I think it actually works. You have another Wii? Okay, the pause works. Cool. We have it like an actual working pausing system. I remember the pausing system for that Project Copiatrix game I did a video on. My god, that was a nightmare. Yeah, and we're going to see if the buttons, well, this button obviously, we're going to see if this button works. It actually works. That should probably actually go back to the main menu, come to think of it though. The scenes, self dot, this would be menu. Back to menu, and then sort of client dot to menu, and then we have our. It should really be like above in terms of how that works, and then def to menu, To menu self scene self.scene equals snec.menu, so menu scene self, and then if you run that, doesn't work because it doesn't know of a quit button. Why did I launch the terminal? Don't know about that, and it, there we go. She changed the references. So continue still works. If I get like 1 point, 10 seconds in, continue, everything works. 11 seconds in, back to menu, doesn't work. Oh, because it needs the scene. Wait, why does it need the scene? It doesn't need the scene. I'm just dumb, is what happened there. Okay, so if you get an apple, 1 point, we'll get this one because it's right close. 2 points, 9 seconds. Continue, still 9 seconds. 11 seconds, back to menu, play game, the game resets. Okay. Yeah, we've actually got the pause menu. That was significantly easier than I anticipated. We actually got 39. My word. That's, yeah, fair enough. I still have my Wii from 2009. Why doesn't it say time? Because... Oh, was it... Oh, that's the point. It was the point. We even had like a vote on it. And I completely forgot to change it. Where would that be? That would be in the... Why is the terminal so huge? Go away. I don't want you being that big. I know it's because I scaled up the UI. That's why it's so big. But oh, it is... Oh, we changed it there, but we didn't change it here. That's what's going on there. There we go. So now it has, you know, time, skr, and fps. Whoops. Whoops. We had a vote and time won, so... I think it's just you, Walk, because I haven't dropped any frames. I finally noticed you. I haven't been ignoring you this whole time. So now we have like an actual method to quit the game. We'll see at FPS string we have like just the straight up negative sign there. Do we have it up here as well? There we go. Just to add extra to it. Yeah, I guess for some people it drops sometimes. I mean, I'm running this at 4,000 kilobits per second, which, considering I'm streaming in 1080p, is the lowest I'm willing to go. So that might be something. Negative... I feel like having the negative FPS is, and having the positive score is the funnier way around. I'm not putting my face on the snake. I might actually have a separate head sprite, so it's kind of like more curved. I can do this now. Actually like this. So uncomfortable. Yeah, having it more curved so it's not just like a square. But we'll see. Fox Coaster. How do you like this? There we go. This is my new webcam position. Oh, there we go. Or actually. This is my new webcam. so like uncomfortably close. Oh, I hit it. There we go. So very uncomfortably close. Oh, that was... I'm surprised the shelf didn't break there. There's all the... Well, I have the cushions over there. I mean, most of my stuff is in Stevenage rather than here. But I have my mug. I have a Fox mug as well. But I have like, how much other stuff? Do I also have this that my friend Anna got me for my birthday. Or was it Christmas? I forget. She got me. I think it was Christmas actually, but she got me this little silver fox. I can't remember what the thing is made out of. Something with a P, I think. Peter, I think. Is the name of it. Or something close to that anyway. But I think like all the rest of my stuff is at home. Yeah, I still have it. I need to paint them again because this one, I don't have it on this one. This one is all just gone. But I do need to repaint them again. Yeah, I still wear it. Yeah, game over scene. So we can, in theory, could just pretty much copy paste the pause one. And it should kind of be fine. Whoa, hello. Whoa, whoa. That was some movement right there. God. And then we have our game over scene. When I paint him, I just like it, really. It was more, I was kind of against it at first, but my friend kind of, on a night out, she convinced like everyone to have like painted nails. She was like pretty much giving everyone manicures. I was like, oh, fine. And I kind of decided that I liked it, so I just kept wearing it, really. Plus, I have actually quite a few male friends that wear it as well. And my friend Sam wears it. My friend Liam wears it now. So, yeah. It's just kind of, yeah. It's pretty much it, really. Game over. And then we have a... You won't know him. It's not a Liam you know. And then we have like restart and then back to menu. We'll just have a play and menu button. Screw it, we'll just leave it the same. And then so that one, and then this one to start. When you're having any friend on stream. Maybe when the pandemic dies down. Although Anna is coming back to Lincoln, so she might be... No, not Liam Thompson. I don't know who that is. She might be up for coming back on one of like the gaming ones, potentially. Although the Elgato is done for. Like, it is completely done for at this point. So, the gaming stuff... I really don't know if the gaming stuff is even going to come back at this point. Because the Elgato has died. My PS2 has died. The Elgato that I used to capture the Wii and the PS2 and that's done for. The audio's gone. It only takes audio for one side and the other side is just buzzing. If I plug a different cable into it, it doesn't work at all. So it's just the Elgato's gone. I have been considering doing like maybe GTA 5 stuff or Portal stuff because I genuinely haven't played Portal or GTA 5. Well, I've played GTA 5 twice in the past, but I've never played Portal. So I'm considering doing that, but I honestly don't know how far the channel could even go without an Elgato because the whole thing with it was that I was going to use the Elgato. That was kind of it. I was going to play like Wii and PS2 stuff. That was the whole thing. Like without the Elgato, there's not really a point in me doing it for fun because I don't really play PC games that much. So yeah, I mean we'll see. Play Carlson. What's that? I'd never heard of it. Also, yeah, I don't spend money on AAA games or really know much about the gaming environment. I just don't keep up with gaming news or anything like that. So it'd be kind of... Yeah, it would not be ideal. Where is... I see. So it'd be self.client.scene. It'd be okay. So self.client.gameover, I think, would be apt, and then we have game gamma over itself, and then self.scene equals snick dot game over scene, and then self, and then that we should now have a game over window. So it's got to be big and oof. Oh, is it like the person? Oh no, I have no idea. I'll look at it maybe later. I'm not doing it on the stream right now, but. So I thought Carlson was like that YouTube guy. Is that the YouTube guy that made it? Okay, with C++, make money. I mean I can buy a new Elgato if I want to. Like I have the money to do it. I'm just choosing not to because I don't think there's much of a point. Elgato is what, like 120 odd quid? I can make that back in like a month and a bit, honestly. Like just on the YouTube and the Twitch stuff alone. That's not even including the Twitch stuff. I've never actually included Twitch finances in my actual like calculations. Whoa. Actually, I need to test the game over screen. There we go. Who's Danny? I don't know any of these things. I don't know what's going on. And a restart starts the game again. And so I think we actually have like a pause and game over thing. It's just a matter of changing. Yeah, this scene system, it's working better than I thought it would. So I don't follow YouTube subculture either. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. I just don't follow internet culture or YouTube culture really at all. I've quit. I don't know what any of these things mean. I can understand Snick. So if I go back to menu. There we go. Yeah. Doing that John reference is so stupid. Restart. Back to menu. Oh yeah, I think. Oh, have like the weird names for the actual buttons. I see. Where even are they? I completely lost them. Okay. Ooh. Dude, I have another poll. Just leave it up to just all the polls. There you go. While you're doing that, I will open Furfax. I like to call it. I don't know why I call Firefox Furfax. It's just something I've been doing for many years. When it actually decides it wants to open. Come on, Firefox, you can do it. I believe in you. Firefox? Oh no, because it's the Twitch. No, it's not Firefox. Because I have the Twitch chat open separately just in case I need it, and that counts as a Firefox window when I load it up. So I'll go. What is it, Carlson or Danny? Are you looking for? This guy, or presume? No, it is a guy. Because the thumbnail. I thought it might be a girl because the name, the way it was spelt, but apparently not. Just seems like a generic. Oh, it's not too generic actually. No, actually, it's not generic at all. It's like a development channel. Huh, this could work. It's just I just saw the thumbnails and thought generic gaming channel. It only did face cam on 10k. How many subscribers has it got? 2.3 million? Okay, this guy has had like a code bullet level of like growth. My god. It must have been this video. This video just completely took off. Oh no, it was this one. Or this one? No, it's the mobile. Something to do with the no, there's a lot of them. I really don't know. So, yeah, something took off. It's sort of like Code Bullet, where Code Bullet just randomly, completely took off like crazy, and every single video is just like insane. It's all by popular. That's true. 12 million views. Wow. That's probably where he got most of the subscribers. I'd say this is where probably about at least 1 million of the subscribers came from, I think. Kind of this that led into other stuff is included in that. It's not that simple, Cider. It really isn't. Like, YouTube is random. Like, it is very, very random. Yeah, I don't really watch Code Bullet much anymore. I used to watch a lot of the videos, but it's like they're really infrequent. It's just the same video every time. It kind of the formula. It's the formula gets a bit. I mean, to be fair, I watch Dank Poverty and they're basically the same every time. But it's like it's I don't know. Dank Pods is a way of keeping it entertaining. Like Code Bullet, I feel has kind of slipped away from that. Or it's kind of just the same thing. I mean, all credit to him for getting as popular as he did. I like that. He seems like a chill guy. But I just no idea. I'm not gonna subscribe to the guy if I haven't watched his stuff. Like. I mean, I'm logged in on my Carberra account anyway, and I don't watch YouTube on my Carberra account. So the buttons. What was the poll? I'm pretty sure the buttons. I think weird button names ended up winning. Restart or Retsert. And then spin over 1,000. How many do you have? Spinning 1,000 on every poll, like it's... I suppose you're getting about quickly because you're actively watching like every second of these streams. So you're naturally getting the stuff, and then you're hitting the drops as well when they come in, I imagine. Is that even a thing you can do on mobile? Actually, it is, isn't it? Yeah. At 2.7k. Oh, okay, maybe you just get them faster than I thought you did. Because I thought you got... Was it 2,200 an hour? It may have been 2,200 an hour you got, actually. I hope you mean 1.5k and not 1.5 million. Huh. Maybe you do get them faster than I thought you did. And I just don't know. $10 once a minute or so. Okay, and the chest every once. Yeah, the chests are somewhat random, I think. To be honest, I still don't really know. I'm still kind of getting used to all these new stuff. I thought it was a typo. Clearly 1.5M. That can't be 1.5 million. There's no way you can have 1.5 million already. Especially if you're spending all of them. I don't know what to turn continue and menu into. Continue. I like that. I'm back. Buck to many. Oh my god, I like that. Buck to many. Oh, what has this become? Okay, that play gam is annoying me big time. I'm not going to be able to handle that. That could work, potentially. It's a disaster. I'll go with the words. Oh goodness. Oh, this is like genuinely upsetting me at this point. Oh god. Okay, so the pause and stuff didn't take too long. Well, that could work. I could have like continue. If I do continue like that. Oh god, it's a disaster. No, I like what I've got at the moment. I wanted to have an E at the end otherwise, because like when it was play gam, when it didn't have an E on the end, it was like legitimately upsetting. What? Okay. Oh. Oh, the game over system is gone. Oh, there we go. Okay. That was really weird. I might actually go back on like these buttons because they're genuinely very annoying. Let's have a look at this Imgur. Oh god, that's terrible. That's really well edited. I'll give you that. That's actually kind of terrifying. Oh no, that's gonna go wrong, isn't it? That's gonna be meme to all hell. Alright, I'm just gonna leave the menu buttons as they are, otherwise I'm gonna be like more upset than I actually already am with them because they're really triggering me. Oh goodness, it's a tag. God's sake. Suppose if you're gonna be an internet personality, you have to be memed over, don't you? It's a sign of affection. Probably. I hope it is anyway. Okay. So that's kind of fine now. So these two are done. So now is the optimizations that we need to do. I'm only going to do them for this scene, I think. Oh no, we can actually do the... Wait, so you have the blit. And then you have... Okay. Self.rex equals just a list. And then the update you have self.rex equals nil. And you have self.rex and you have self.oldrex. And you have self.rex equal no, you have self.oldrex is that, and then self.rex.clear. No, you have self.rex, and you don't pass these in at all. And then you have Oh goodness. And you have like get memed, absolutely memed on. So you have, I'm just trying to think if there's a better way to do this. I kind of don't think there is. So the recs, you have the self.old recs and then the self.recs. So you kind of pass them all through, and then when you blitz something, it will blitz it to the surface, and then it will update the recs with sprite.surface. Oh, sorry, .append sprite.surface.getRect. Is that our thing? Wait, do we have... Wait, what is in the sprite, actually? Position... So we have the surface, and we have the width and the height. It should just be getRect, shouldn't it? Must be. I'm going to presume. Yeah. And then that, in theory, should... Okay. Window has no attribute recs. Are you like... Oh, right. Update takes no keyword arguments. Oh, really? Does it just take the list of recs? Update recs requires a single list of recs. That's kind of... Oh, yes. Right. I'm not checking it. It's in the Twitch. It's genuinely in the chat rules now. Well, I'm not checking Discord on stream because it just annoys me. So it's in the chat rules. You can't make me do it. If you have something to share it in the actual Twitch chat, please. So that has just kind of gone like, no. Update. So that should be like working. Prints. I should probably add a command for that in. It should have come up when you came to the chat. If you go to, you can find them here. This will take you to kind of the right bit, and then like that's the Discord ones. There is a tab underneath it for the Twitch ones. No, I'm not going to the Discord. I've made it a rule. We're not doing it. Because it annoys the hell out of me whenever someone asks me to do it. Because it takes so much time. And no, I'm not doing it. No. Okay, so if we do update recs equals self.holdRecs self.recs and then I need to print update recs, don't I? So that's just updating with nothing now, which is a small issue. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. I'll have a look at it after the... Oh, Visual Studio just crashed. I'll have a look after the stream. But VS Code has entirely crashed, which isn't good. Oh, there we go. It's back. It just froze up. So why isn't the updates Rex working? So it should be appending. Even if it's like, okay, print sprite.surface.getRect. It should be printing. See, what's happening there is that it's not being blit. So the scenes are using some other. Oh, because it's blit and a blit UI. Right. I see. So that also needs to be in so for R in text renders. So so we need the renders now. So for R in text renders. Wait, what? Why? Oh, for R in text renders. But, oh, I see. So self.rex.extend R. And what R dot direct for R in R. No, it'd be okay. For surface yeah, so it's a list of surfaces, and then you can do surf.getRect or be no, I'm an idiot is what's happening here. Be self.rex.append surf.getRect. There's something weird going on here. I've forgotten how I bloody handled text. So how am I rendering text right now? Am I rendering text? I should be rendering. It should be like a separate thing. Is it not a separate thing? How am I doing text? I've genuinely completely forgotten. What time system? What do you mean? Okay, let's seriously. Where in the world? Split UI. Self.clock text. So what's this clock? So what's it? Snake.text. So there is something in objects in somewhere else. Where in the world? Oh, UI. Okay, that makes sense. So when it renders something, it renders the surf and the rect. Oh, I see. Surf. Okay, so for R in text.renders R, and then append by R the first one. GMT will be. I'm using BST right now. And I think if I set in the sprite object self.rect equals surface.getRect and just have like the rect in there, because we have the W and the H for the width and the height, and the X and the Y. So in theory that should never change. And then we have like a system where we do the thing, and then we have the sprite.rect, and then that should work now. Okay. Oh my word! Did you see the FPS increase? Holy crap! Did you see that? Although it didn't actually update anything, which is kind of annoying. Okay, it's because the snake isn't being updated. The UI is, but the snake isn't. And also, when it switches scenes, we need to like clear the whole thing. So print update Rex, because the snake just isn't being drawn for some reason. So we have. Oh wait, was it being drawn? We have this. Yeah, we have the snake is being drawn, I think. Wait, what the hell? Okay, well it's not because it. I can't tell what's going on. Whoa! I saw it. Did you see? There's like a bit of the screen that it's able to like render in. Well, there we go. Oh, what the hell? It's only the UI bar. I'm presuming the menu is then overriding something in there. So when we switch, we need to do, you know, self.window.clear. So we need to clear the screen. And then I think we need to clear it. Does this have a clear? It does have a clear. So we need to clear the screen before rendering any new scenes. And then, so when the game starts, no, self.wnd. Self.wnd.clear. And now it should... Okay, well that just didn't work at all. It's still doing the same thing. Why is that? So it should have cleared. Oh, I see. Self dot... It'd be self dot, I think... It would be pygame dot display dot flip, and that flips the whole display. Oh no! That's not gone especially well. Oh, because it clears the whole time. That's right. So we don't need it to clear the whole time. Okay, I will change that then. I was kind of wondering whether it would be a problem, but I was thinking, well, so if I think it's a problem, does that make it a problem? But I'd be safe rather than sorry. So this, yes, it's not the window clear. We need to like, it clears every time anyway. And then it doesn't get updated. Somehow it doesn't get updated. I'm just going to close all that for now. So it sort of half works and sort of doesn't in this really odd way that I don't quite understand. Because the scene doesn't stop getting... I don't think the menu scene actually stops getting drawn. But then it should... self.scene.update frame delta, so it should only be updating the one scene at a time. So why is it then... being weird? Pygame.display. I'm just going to do like a pygame.display. I'm going to do just an update and see, because that should, if you don't pass anything, it renders the whole window. So it re-renders the whole display, so that should clear it. Okay, so that does clear it now, but we're still in this weird point where only up here actually ends up getting rendered. And then the window title is SNEC because that's what we set it as. You can see the sort of frames we're getting. It's just not rendering it. So it's still being blit, but it's not rendering below like a certain part of the screen for some bizarre reason. And I couldn't tell you for why. So print update Rex, and then we're going to see what we get out of it. Okay. So we have our Rex. So we have the bits. So this bit that's changing constantly is the is the FPS counter. So you have the old position. So the position of the snake for some reason just isn't getting updated. And I think I know why that is, because we are getting the wrong rec. Because this is rendering and resetting the rec, but when this is updating, it's not moving anywhere. So I think if we go into scenes and then this whole thing about it'd be objects. Something about getting the rect just isn't right because we're moving the X and the Y. Like the width and the height stay the same. They don't change. What we're doing here when we move it is we're moving, we're appending this new thing to the end and then removing the other one. And what we're saying to do here, so we need the self dot, so we need to actually get the rect for every surface that's being updated. Either that we just update the sprite here. No, let's just see if that logic would even work first. So if we do sprite.surface.get, I'm kind of worried at the fact that it's not auto-completing that, but okay, that's just now jammed in place entirely. This is weird red. Oh, that was the apple. Okay, so that was actually the apple. So yeah, so everything. Something to do with the text is like keeping this bar open, because when you get below the text, it just doesn't render anymore. So that's the lowest it can go, which is where the text runs out. Well, the UI isn't the issue. The UI is being redrawn every time. So I'm presuming there's some sort of like, is there any sort of correlation? Then we have, so it's not, I don't think it is related to the UI because we have this 197. So, whoa, what the hell was this? Okay, that was weird. So we have this thing here. I'm pointing as though you can see that. We have this here, the end of it, and then it goes here, and then there's nothing being rendered in here. But the snake is actually going through there. So what's happening is the position of the snake for some reason isn't being updated. Or more, the rect itself isn't being updated, and therefore it's not actually being appended to here. And I have genuinely no idea why that is. So I guess which window is open? Oh, it is the game window, because the scene is set at this point in time. The scene is set at the main scene. Otherwise, none of the snake would be moving. Because you have this. It's not the scene that's the issue, I don't think. Because in theory, it's just doing here. But what I could do really is I could double check that just to make absolutely sure. Because it seems that, but I think the issue is that for some reason sprites aren't being updated properly. What did I put in there? I put a drawing menu and then drawing the game. But you saw what sort of FPS upgrades we got. Like if we can get this to render properly, we're not losing any FPS. We might lose like maybe 100 or so, but drawing menu, and now it's drawing. Did I put the same text in? Oh, the reason I put that in the wrong scene, that's what was going on. Drawing, oh God's sake, drawing the game. Yeah, so it is definitely drawing the game as it should be. That's way longer. So it's something with the updating of the recs of the sprites. There's something wrong in the sprite class, I think. When the position is being moved. So we have this sprite. So we create a new sprite at position X and Y. Aha, yeah, that would be it. We're getting the surface, but we are manually telling it where to draw it. So if we use the surface here, it's not going to work. So what we need to do is I think we actually need to create our own rect object. Dot rect. Yeah, we can just do that. So it would be the left and then top. So the sprite dot. Oh God's sake. Sprite dot. Sprite dot x and sprite dot, yeah. So it'd be okay. So all of sprite dot position, and then sprite dot w and then sprite dot h. And now that should be rendering it fine. There we go. But we're losing. We're losing like 1,000 FPS over that. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh no! Oh, that's not updating properly at all. What the hell happened here? There's something in the middle that just didn't update it properly. Okay, we are hemorrhaging FPS right now. This creating a new rect is not working out. Every time we get bigger, we just... Oh, God. What is going on? I'm getting some weird graphical glitches here. So this is how graphical glitches happen in games. What is that? Okay, so the snake is like being rendered twice for some reason. I don't quite know, but only in certain situations. When going up or down, it just dies. But when going left or right, it's fine. And then when you get a snake, it all and then when you get a... Yeah, when you get a thing, when you get an apple and go left or right, the whole thing resets. And then that just destroys the FPS. So we don't want to be creating a new object every time. We want to be updating the rect, if at all possible. Which I think it is possible. So really we want to set the... We don't want to be moving the thing. I think what we want to be doing is we want to be changing the position of the rect rather than the position of the sprite. And then we should be good to go. Yes, I'm getting a huge stroke, but I'm fine for now. Welcome Ikbanole to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Sets the position. Yes, the rect update, and then it moves. Okay, so right, yeah. So we want to move it. I think. Are the X and Y attributes we can get? I don't know. So we want to go into objects and we want to set. So we want to keep these things as they are. We want to have the X and Y for easy access, I think. Unless we just use properties, that could be the way to go. Honestly, that might be the way to go. Wait, let me have another quick look at this. So this is all fine here, and then we have the shifting. So we create a new sprite, and then we need to create it like a rect for it. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So So all of these are going away. And will be made properties. And then we have self.rect equals surface dot gets. I don't know if it's quicker to do this or to just create a new one straight up. I'm presuming it's quicker to do this because we only have to call a method on the surface once. So we'd have to call a constructor and then we'd have to call I think this is better to do this way. And then number of problems, we actually don't run into any. Oh, probably because we haven't got the linter installed, I imagine. Or maybe we just haven't got it set. If we didn't have it set, is what the issue was. We're still not finding any problems, which is kind of weird in and of itself, but whatever. So yeah, we have this tail. But I think because the linter isn't kind of working stuff out for itself. Okay, so we have, I think we do like properties here. So property, and then we'll like clean we'll clean this up if we like really need to. So self.surface, so it'd be self.rect, and then what can you like get? I really don't know if you could just like access. I presume you can. Just kind of get the attributes out of it. Several virtual attributes we can use to move and align the rect. All these attributes can be assigned to. Oh, they can all be assigned to. So yeah, we could just do it. So, wait, what is it? Yeah, WH. Okay. So property. Oopsie daisies. Why is it doing that? Bloody autocomplete. Property. No. And return self.rect dot h, and then property, and then def x self. So this will just keep it functioning for now, and then we can work out if we need to like optimize it. Def y self return self.rect dot y. And now, when we do a shift, now it should render properly. Oh, hello. Okay, so can't set attribute. The apple. Because it's a read only now. Because we have got our recs in place. It is rendering properly now, I think. Now, we'll just make sure that it's rendered. The thing is, we are losing a lot of FPS now. And I don't know if the recs are getting cleared. So, well, we can actually, I'm just going to check if they are getting cleared initially for now. Oh, list appendix exactly one argument, but 0 were given. Oh, what the hell? That was weird. So it wasn't actually running the most recent code. Okay, no, it's broken again. It is always rendering 12. So I think the old recs are breaking. So it's sort of working. So it's printing the number of sprites that it needs to print. But it's just not printing the correct ones. I see now it's jammed in place because the rec never gets updated. Somehow. So it's initialized correctly. Well, as you can see, if I can scroll way back up to it, because there we go. So it's initialized correctly, but it's not updating, which is kind of an issue. I'm gonna fix this before going back to any sort of naming, because I kind of want to focus on one thing at a time. Let's see, we have, yeah, okay. So we have that. We have the shift. So the shift, so it creates the sprite at the X and Y. So we have this, and then I'm presuming it just never updates. No, but it should. I think the SNEC itself is not getting updated properly. Print self.body. Oh, for God's sake. It is... Oh, no, that is correct. That is correct. But it's not printed. Okay. Print p dot rect for p in self.body. So it's getting properly updated. Things are moving as anticipated. But for some reason, it's only when it goes up. When it goes down, it's fine. When it goes up, it's not. If you have a theory, I will quickly go into the voice chat. Alright, I'm in there now, Cider, so you can join in. I'm gonna probably have to turn you up on OBS. I'll wait until you join before I start messing with the volume. Okay, there you go. What's up, Zesty? We're currently trying to debug at the moment. Cider thinks he has a theory about what's wrong, so we've just started a voice chat to work it out. So Cider, what do you think's up? If you're talking, I can't hear you. It's not because my volume's down. Alright, sounds good. Essentially, that's what's going on, is that we're trying to have like an optimization routine that only updates the Rex as necessary. He was unmuted for a period of time. So we're trying to update these as necessary, but it's not fully functioning. Like if we go up, then something in this old Rex doesn't work properly. And I think the position of the direct is being more properly updated. I didn't delete any sprites. So we're printing this. So the SNEC itself is being properly updated. Did I? I don't remember deleting a sprite.
Can you hear me now?
Hello, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
I don't delete.
So my theory is that whenever the screen is updated, it won't update the whole screen at the same time. It updates only when the player moves at a certain direction. That's why whenever you when you went up, the pixels were the player was getting elongated, and when you went down, the player was shortening.
Well, that is presumably what's going on, because left
That's
and right
how
it
I
updates
think.
fine, but up and down this older X isn't functioning, so
So
something just
then
isn't.
then you can take then you can think the screen updates from top to bottom. See, whenever you went up, the screen was getting messed up, and when you came down, was working fine. Left and right, nothing will happen because you're going perpendicular to the updating.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't know what is causing the up and down.
Maybe try to change the update function.
I think if I just print what these recs are, so if you go like the old ones, so what it's replacing, so it needs to be unless it's not drawing the background on top. That could be what's going on. That it's not drawing the background on.
You can just see, like, you can predict which pixels getting updated. We can first check which pixels are getting updated
Yeah,
because there might
that's
be
what I'm
like a
doing.
few
This print
pixels
statement
like
now.
missed.
Oops.
Okay.
It's gonna print. Whoa. Okay, I ran into an apple just accidentally there. Okay, well that I can't wrap around at the moment either, but they are.
Can you just full screen your console because the tiny is not that visible?
It's just not getting updated. It was changing. But it's just not getting updated like at all now.
It's frozen. Most pixels are like
I don't
stuck.
know. I'm gonna try run that again.
Alright.
Because stuff is changing. Yeah, stuff is changing here. But it's seemingly like I think it's the same each time. So if I just interrupt
Try to
that.
go up. Try to go. Okay, nothing's happening new. You can
Okay.
increase the size to like 3. Make the size to 3. And then try 3 or 4. Then let's see if that bug again occurs.
The size to
Then
3.
you can just, yeah,
Oh.
just put initiate with your size 3 or 4 and then print and see. Like where you can just find out where the error is then.
How do I
Because
even
then
do
you are
that?
like causing the bug to come. Without the bug, nothing is going to happen on the screen.
Well, it's. Hang on. I've got to like add extra bits.
First, you have to like create the bug yourself and just see what problem comes first. So if you know what's the problem, you can easily find the solution when you are getting the clues.
Yeah, well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to work out what the issue is. So that should just load the snake in the right position, I hope. Look, that sort of worked. It's good enough.
Or you can just do that spacebar thing.
Oh, I removed that. I'll have to add that back. Because the rect is. So it's spending. Okay, so it's moving 16 here. So this is where it shifts. So has it shifted by it? So the old, it's on 1040. The old is. Okay, so the old and the. Okay, so the old and the new are identical every frame.
Yeah, it should be the same. Only where the snake is located, that should only be different. Or wherever the apple is located. Only those
Yeah,
should be different. If anything else is different, then that's the bug.
yeah. That is the issue that we're having now. So it's just trying to work out why the hell. In theory, unless oh, I think it's this. I think that'll fix it. So I think I was sending. Oh God, why is VS Code being so rubbish today? So what I was doing it was I
Just
was
put that
re-referencing
spacebar
it.
thing. Okay, just re-enable that spacebar thing.
I don't think we
It'll be
need the
much easier
length.
right now.
We just need somewhere where it's changed. Okay. So it's changed here. So 240. So the rec, the old. No, that hasn't fixed it. Because it's being okay. So the issue is that self.old.rex is being set to the
Pixels
same
are
as
not
rex, and then
updating
I think
properly.
it's also being cleared. And when we append to rex, it's also appended to old rex. I think that's the issue we're having. So if I do print self.old rex and then print self.rex, actually, if I just bring in the same print statements as before, then just get rid of these ones. Then in theory, one should be entirely empty and the other shouldn't, which isn't the case. So something isn't being set correctly. So I'm just going to set, maybe this clear isn't functioning.
Once again, show the code back. Both are same. You're printing such same things.
That would probably make a difference.
Let's see, both are same. Line 33 and 34.
I think, yeah. I think the print statement being messed up was actually our issue. I think I actually had fixed the problem. But okay, I'm just dumb. All right, thanks for the help, Soda. Do appreciate it. See you in the chat. Bye. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we fixed the problem with at least with the rendering. Oh, look at the FPS we're getting. Now look at the FPS we're losing again. Why do we gain so much Wait, what? What in the name? Oh yeah, we can't wrap around. So if we go down, we lose FPS. If we go up, we gain it. What? If we go left, we lose it. If we go right, we gain it. If we go up or right, we gain FPS. If we go left or down, we lose it. If we go up, number starts going up. You go right, it keeps going up. And if we go down, we lose it. And if we go left, we lose it again. What? Okay. That's very strange. Okay, one thing I do want to test in just like vanilla Python is I should probably turn that off actually. I should probably turn my thing down before someone scares me with the alerts. I want to do actually we'll do it in just a terminal because it's easier. So Python. Let's show twice. So you have import timeit. And then, well, actually, you know what? We'll just do this with a script. It's easier to work with a script. Oh, we already have a test.py. Hey. So import timeit. So print timeit.timeit. L equals, you know, a list. L.clear. Number equals 100. And then is that any faster or slower than just setting it like that? So I'll actually give it some numbers. Now this is obviously going to include the runtime of the actual creating of the list. But whatever, it's fine. Unless we probably could do like in the setup. Actually. So in the setup, you have your list creation. And then in here, you do the same thing. And that should in theory get rid of that problem. Okay, I'm going to turn it up a bit. It's maybe 10,000. Okay, maybe 100,000. Okay, it's starting to become kind of evident that the just sending it to thing is quicker, but I want to make absolutely sure. Yeah, it's definitely faster. Use idle. I don't have idle on Linux. It doesn't come pre-built. Yeah, it's definitely faster to just set it back to an empty list like that. Okay, so that there we go. We actually made a worthwhile optimization. So now we have to work out why in the world our FPS dies if we go in certain directions. Because I really don't know, to be honest. It just seems very odd that would happen. Because the blitting isn't changing. It's doing the same blitting every time. And it is blitting it correctly. One would hope. It may or may not be blitting it correctly. Well, it is blitting it correctly, but then we don't know, like... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a test, but I'm going to take it off screen. Because this is going to involve a lot of flashing lights, and I don't want to kill someone. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna see, and this should give me an idea about what is going on. But because it is like just flashing lights constantly, I don't want to kill someone, so we're going to be taking it off the screen. But essentially, if I just do this, I'm looking for color inconsistencies. Essentially, is what I'm doing right now. Whoa, okay. That's a weird one. Okay, is there any way I can kind of... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot it so you can see what I'm seeing. Because this is really weird. Okay, so if I just do like... God, how do I pause it? Okay. Jesus. Like, you do not want to... Oh my god! Ah! You do not want to see these colours. I'm not doing it. Okay. Oh, ow. Right. I'm not particularly sensitive to light, but that was actually hurting my eyes. So if I come back in here, we go into GIMP, and you can see what it was doing. So this is kind of one screenshot I got. So the purple is the latest frame, and the red is a previous frame. So basically what was happening is that there's some sort of area that gets drawn to begin with. And as it goes down, like, so say for example, it could start, if I just do it in black, it could start like the first time I did it, it started like here. Oh god. Okay. It was like across like this. And when the... Hey, everyone died. F. Alright, see you later, Zest. But essentially, when the snake moves down, the number of rows that it draws decreases. And when it goes up, or sorry, the number of rows that it draws increases because it's drawing more down here. But when it goes back up again, it, like, I'll see if I can get another screenshot of that. But I am definitely not putting that on the stream. There's no way in hell I'm gonna... Okay, so this is a good one. So if I quickly grab this before it crashes... No, Cider, you don't. Like, I mean, even if people really wanted to, it's like genuinely dangerous for me to put that content on Twitch. I'm not going to be responsible for someone actually having an epileptic fit. Basically, what's going on is, well, I'm trying to show it to you, because this is a better indication. So this here is where the snake started on this pink bit here. And then as it went up, each row was being kind of unrendered in a way. It wasn't needed to be rendered. So this yellow one, so it went to this green here, and then the previous frame it was blue, it was green, and the previous frame after that it was. So you can see like it's not updated the colors here. So now that the snake is up here, it's only updating this portion of the screen that's in light green. However, if the snake is down here, it's updating everything. If the apple is down here, so that it's updating everything in purple when the lowest sprite is down there. But when the highest sprite is when the lowest sprite is up here, it's updating less of the screen. So in theory, technically, yes, your theory was correct, Cider. It is just whatever the lowest sprite is. So if the snake is lower down than the apple, then it renders to the snake. If the apple is lower, it renders to the apple. So it's not the snake or the apple, it's just the sprite in itself that's causing the issue. So essentially, there's something about this old Rex. Oh, because I need to be clearing this. No, I don't. Because that does get cleared. Yeah, I think I'm kind of understanding what you were getting at. Now, I'm actually going to open this a bit because I realised it's actually really dark. I don't think you can really see my face at all. Can you still see? Is my face still okay, or do you want me to put some more light on it? So I can't have it open there because that reflects off the tablet. It is dark. Okay. This is where this comes in. Is that any better? And now turn like the light on. I don't know if that has like changed anything. Somewhat, yeah. God, it's only somewhat different. That's annoying. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with this very bright light. That's lining me up. I suppose this is good practice for the light ring. So why is that happening? So, and why is it updating all of left and right? Pinkish face. So why is it updating the whole row? And then not the thing. I don't quite understand why that's happening. Okay, so if we get, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna print the old Rex, or print the self.old Rex, then print these Rex, and then print the update Rex. And then we're going to quit. So we're going to have this one frame. But I actually need it to be in the game, really. Oh, go away, VS Code. Stop being annoying. Client is not defined. Okay, so maybe it won't just print immediately, but the idea is just to compare what's going on. So you have, it's just occurred to me I don't know which one is which. We'll just have like 1, 2, and then the 3. Okay. So the old is. And then the Rex, they're the same again. Sprite update code. Well, it does. It's basically just like the body. It's not really. It's the scene update more than anything. So it is in here. So, well, it's the drawing really. So you have, the apple sprite, and you have all the different parts of the body. Then you have, the UI, which is the Blit UI being weird? I don't know. I don't presume so. So it is just a combination of them. It is definitely. The update sprites is definitely just the same thing. Yeah, sure. God, I don't even know how to get like a locked one going. I guess I could just give you specific access to this one down here. Add members or roles. You should be able to connect to something called test in a Carberra only category. Okay, there you go.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can.
There. Let me take it. Yeah. Then now screenshot so I can hide it on the stream. So let me see how is the pattern first.
Oh, you want me to screenshot as well? Give me 1 second.
I want to see the pattern first. Like what type of pattern is it? Like sometimes you see from the sprite location the pattern designs, or sometimes from the border it comes, or some random points shows up. Yes, sharing your whole thing. I can see the OBS also.
Oh yeah, that's just a Linux bug. I can't fix that.
Okay. Okay, I have to then zoom in. Okay. So we can hide it from the stream and start the game. Let's see how's the pattern.
Well, I mean, you can see here really what the issue is. Like so number 1 is self.ordrex, number 2 is self.rex, and they are identical, like they were before. They are the same. Which
Are you updating the rect?
well, yeah, like we're blitting, we're appending new recs to here, and then
Okay.
we're
Just
like,
print it from that position. Print it from that line. Print it from that line and see. Just comment these three prints and print it from that line.
this
Line
one,
25. Yeah.
print from line 25, or this one, or I mean like
No,
print here.
line 23 is like a bit blurry. We just showed like where you're calculating the rect list. Just print from there.
Well, it's just like this, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. And check that.
So the apple is the first one there. Oh yeah, can't eat the apple at the moment. So the apple's the first one, and you have the length of 2 snake. There, you can see it is updating.
You can just check which is updating right now. Okay, well, that's the X and Y value updating. Colors is not updating that.
Yeah. I removed the color updates.
Okay.
Just gonna make sure I'm
They're
actually.
just only printing the X and Y value typically there.
Oh yeah, it's just updating the X and Y,
value.
which is fine. If I set the order
find which is was there 128, 188 on that list?
The what?
Now it's no, it's 864.
864.
Not there in the console. Now if you print on it again, now it's 304.
That's the apple.
Okay then. Okay.
So it's the apple, then the parts of the snake, then the time, then the FPS, then the score text, respectively.
Your webcam is coming in partial of the thing, part of the page.
You can see it's just like.
Mm.
Oh no, it is.
Okay,
Oh wait, the new recs are fine, and then it update. Yeah, so it is updating to the correct thing
okay, so now
because
just try to run that bug again. Just run that bug and now check the list. So like without the bug, how the list should look. And now just run that bug and see the list. So you can just figure out where the
well
problem is.
the bug is still there. The bug is what we're trying to
Yeah,
remove.
just run that bug. Keep that print statement. Keep those print statements. Run the bug
Okay.
and then
Oh, Visual Studio Code, why are you doing this to me? You can't really work it out unless we like pause it, but you can see that. Okay.
you can just increase the snake's length and then check.
Well, no, because there's no point in doing that because you can see like clearly that. Which one is it? It's a 304, right?
Oh yeah,
I
that's
see.
the yeah,
You can
value.
see now that it's not updating at all for
Mm,
some reason. I don't know why.
yeah, 1 second, just let me open my Java game dev tutorial thing.
Alright, okay, here we go.
Let me just compare because the logic will be same, just the codes are different.
Yeah.
Yeah, found it.
Yeah, so
Mm,
it's like it is doing it right. It's just sort of not at the same time.
Okay, so like I have done it in other way. I've calculated a time by myself, like dividing the system.nano time, which is your calculating in nanoseconds, and dividing it by a billion. Then you get your first time, which you minus it with your previous time, which was recorded. How can I explain you? Like your first time is your latest time, and your last time is your previous second. And you just subtract, you get your past time, like that second, and then you make your update loop on that thing.
We're using very different timing
Okay.
systems.
Yeah, because this system has caused zero bugs for me. Even I tried making Snake on this, there was no bugs.
Hmm. See, why don't
Is there anyone in the chat who knows Java also, like better, so you can understand it? Share this link, this repo to you.
Oh, there's Unicorn that knows Kotlin, but I don't know how much that's gonna help. He tried to make Snake. I don't know if he would have like done any of these
This is actually not
optimizations.
Snake. This is just only an engine, which will this thing only has the game loop thing in it. Let me change the visibility and I'll share you the link.
I'm just trying to like figure out what the hell is going on. How long are we going? Got an hour left. Because the recs, so we have the update recs. Self.old recs equals self.recs.copy. Self.recs is blank, so we're then filling up the new ones. So the update recs, we have the old recs and the new recs.
Update.
Okay, I'm gonna try and find like the Stack Overflow thing I looked at before for this.
Uh, you can see the general. I've sent the link for the repo there.
Can you send it in the Twitch chat?
Twitch chat. Okay, first let me open the Twitch on my laptop
Using update recs.
and mute it.
It's not what I think is this one. There was one of these that had an answer. No, that's Reddit. It wasn't on Reddit.
Okay.
There was one of these that had an answer that involved like some whole display, which can increase the performance quite a bit unless the game actually needs to update the whole display. That's not
Okay,
the
I've
same
sent it.
thing. Okay.
It's in manager. You can just go there, engine file. You have to go to engine, then you will find the manager folder there.
The engine file.
I have
Okay.
sent the repo in the chat. Then
Where?
engine manager, and that's the manager.java. Here's the code, and if you scroll down, you'll find the while loop, and that's the update thing. Yeah, this is the update one.
This
While is
is.
running. This is the update. That system.nano time is calculating nanoseconds, which you see in 0 point something when you printed, and it's dividing it by a billion, and then calculates on that base and gets you that.
This
This is
isn't what I'm
actually
looking
based for
for.
like
Oh, I need. I
this
need.
actually gives you like 60 FPS solid.
No, the frame rate works.
Mm.
The actual FPS number is accurate.
Nah, like that thing when you open that repo again, so I can explain there.
Well, no, because it's not. It's not showing what I want because this is
In that
assuming
repo,
presumably it's displaying updating the whole display, correct?
just 1 second, let update. So if you scroll down near the if wherever FPS equals frames, there if you put like anything there, it'll update it on the screen on line 98, 89, sorry. On line 89 you will find
89. Yeah,
you can
FPS.
just put anything there. Wherever if you put anything there, it'll be blitted on the screen. So I actually did not do it. I just kept it for my reference there. So you can
Well, yeah,
refer
but
to
it
this
just
like
has this window dot update that is just updating the whole thing.
yeah, yeah, it updates the whole thing. So whatever
Like I
like
already
elements you
have
want to
this
add
code
to
in
it.
Python. What I want is to update specific regions of the screen per frame, not the whole display.
Oh, so that's the thing causing your problem then.
Yeah, that's the thing
You're
causing the
saying
problem.
like
The actual displaying and the FPS counter and everything like that all works fine, but it
so no, you're
is
saying that
updated
only like
specific
some
regions.
sections, some other section gets updated, and you also want some sections get updated. So the problem is the update regions X and Y value is getting mixed up.
Well, currently it's just being weird. Like it's not updating as I expect it to. As you can see with this,
Like
like
how
it's
you
clearly
expected it
not
to be.
updating with the snake. Or how I expect
So
it
how you
to.
expected it to be.
So, like the main background would be black in this, and then you have
Uh,
like behind the time, the FPS, and the score, you would have like certain, or you would have like the current color of the frame per se.
uh,
Then you have that behind the apple as well, and then you just have this line of colors drawn by the snake, so drawn in the snake's path. Um,
so you
so
just
when
want
like in the actual thing, you would have to say
mm,
the snake is here, it would draw the red. When the snake is here, it would draw the red and red here. It would draw the black here, and that's all it would do. But with this, it's drawing all of
mm,
this and then just all this crazy stuff. I'm presuming I might be passing in the values wrong. Let's have a look.
mm. You can just
Display.
show me like how it updates on the stream one on this DC, so I can just understand what problem is appearing. So I can't imagine.
Well, it. I mean, I've been showing you the Rex the whole time. It's these things here, but it's just
Not
not
the full
conforming to
thing.
those.
Show the image. Just show the image so I can understand well.
What the actual
You
the
can just
image?
hide it
This
on the
one.
stream. Just hide.
I can put it
No,
on this.
the window.
What the game?
Yeah, game window.
It's not going to run because it crashes if you go to the end, so it would only run for about 3 seconds. So you wouldn't be able to get a good
Yeah,
look.
okay. I can just at least see the pattern, like what type of things are occurring. I just want to see because I've seen this many. Uh, no, just the color one, so I can just see where the update regions are coming.
All right. Well, I will put that on the. Hang on. What I'll have to do is I'll have to turn the stream off for a second, and then I'll run the color one, and then I'll move it over, then turn it, and then you'll be able to see it in theory. Yeah, really quite severe epilepsy warning. Yeah, so you can see when I go down, like those color bars are going away, and then when I go up, there's like new color bars being drawn. Yeah, well, the point is that it's supposed to like just update where the snake goes. It's not supposed to update this flashing bit or just entire rows at a time.
Time with different background colors. That flashy thing is because of that.
Well, yeah, but it shouldn't draw it anywhere outside
No,
these
the
update recs, which is the point. Like it fills the
no,
surface, sure, but
mm,
it's updating them outside of here. I think that's the issue anyway. Unless this fill has like a thing or something. Let's
no,
see.
because I'm thinking like because I have seen that it is wherever the snake is moving, it's updating below it sometimes, and you're saying like it updates above it. Mm. Is it because of that display dot flip thing, surface dot flip?
I removed that.
Just put it back and see what happens. Probably because of that, I guess.
I don't think that would fix everything.
Oh, what does that do? Like only mirror the display of it.
It's the same as calling update without any recs. So it's identical, and
Okay.
we call it when we create a thing anyway. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to look for fill. That's the one. Entire surface. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do okay. So rex equals self dot old rex or
Just one thing you can
no.
do for the update class, just clear the whole display and redraw every pixel again. First check that, let the performance go somewhere else first. Remove that bug, then try to optimize it later. Optimization, let it be a separate video. You can just first focus on fixing the bugs and creating more things. Then you can just do optimizing.
Well,
Because
this
that's
we
the
are
most easier way
optimizing
to do.
now. We've fixed all the bugs. We've done the development. Really, the only things
Oh,
are to optimize to do the sounds which aren't ready yet, and to do the images which aren't ready yet.
ah,
So it's either I do this now or I end the stream, basically. um, to filter, okay. Well, I'm just gonna do that and then just hope that it works. Invalid rect started. Yeah, it doesn't. It's a single rect, which is really annoying. I think it's the surface
what
of fill
into
is
like
really quite
mm,
vicious.
that.
That's maybe okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of this clear, and I'm gonna. I mean, this will completely ruin it, but okay. Well, I need to do it with the colors, really. So epilepsy filter in place. There we go. Oh yeah, because we're not. Oh, hello. Because we're not. We need to. What we need to do here is we need to do. For rect in self dot old rex. I'm just like spitballing to myself now. Self dot surface dot fill. You know, we'll do the random colors just so we can see everything. Yeah. And then rect equals rect, and then so yeah, that was what I was intending before. So I think you are right about the clear actually. So we just need to fill that in, and then we've got to fill it in with and then we have to oops. Oh right, I see. And then I'm pretty sure nothing's going to appear, yeah, because we're oh. So now we're doing because we're blitting everything before. So I guess what we can do is we can do this and then just blit everything and then just pray that it. There we go. It works in order now. But now we've lost 1,000,000 FPS. Oh, hello. Well, the whole point of this is to improve the FPS. Oh, that's well, because I still had the colours, but now I don't.
Yeah, there's not much colors there though.
Deleted a sprite. I don't remember which annoyed you in the main scene. No, I deleted a letter off of. So that I like re-added a letter. Also, yeah, its colours are weird at the moment.
Colors are still there. Um,
So we don't need that anymore because we're not really doing that.
why do you need like old rect and new rect instead of just you're updating the whole window only?
Because it's more efficient, in theory.
Mm,
It should be more efficient. I'm guessing this fill is
Just
being
first
weird.
try to first comment everything and just simply do clear the whole window and redraw the whole window for now.
That's what we were
Just
doing
check.
before. And we were getting like
Okay, so how many
460
you will
FPS, and now
get
we're getting about 420.
getting the same FPS, just a bit low, I guess.
Which it should be higher. Kind of wondering what. I mean, the fill is not an efficient function, like, at all. This should be. Where the hell was this bloody answer gone? There's this Stack Overflow thing somewhere with it. Pretty sure it wasn't on Reddit.
Okay.
That's just
Actual
basic stuff.
name. Okay. Hmm. Okay, that's new function. I'm just sending you one repo I just found on GitHub.
Wait, hang
It is
on.
a whole snake game in Python. Whole snake game in Python.
Am
Just
I
check it.
dumb? I think I might be dumb.
I've sent the link in chat.
Thank you. Okay, no, I'm not dumb. Let's see if this guy has something with it.
It's the whole thing, single file. Try to understand. I couldn't understand a thing.
Collision, food. .draw.rect.
Okay, line 100, you'll find the update thing on line 100 and beyond.
It's just a draw.rect. It's not
You can just
taking the
try,
things.
just copy.
It's
You can
updating the
just
whole screen. It's
test it.
just the same.
You can just take his just copy everything and test, run it in test.py
I don't
and
think
see
it's
how much
useful
things you get.
because this update is just plugging into the split update. I think it's just useless to me.
Okay, let's see any other repo there.
If we. I have no idea. I might just not bother with this whole thing with the Rex, honestly, because it just is not like working.
Yeah, I've sent another thing. Just check that once. Yeah,
Snake.
Pi 2. The Pi 2 one. Yeah.
Main, and then it has the display frame. Can I get to that? Nope.
One
Display
thing,
frame.
this thing is written in Python
This
2. Now
flips.
I notice. Then Python 2.
Yeah, it flips anyway.
Next link, labeling. Eh? Ah, I'm send you another repo. Just confirm me. Like this is the thing you're trying to go. Like the third link I've sent. This is what you are trying to make. The check the screenshots and readme. Readme.md. You can just check the screenshots there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, these type you're trying to go. Like this thing. Okay, apple and snakes is running.
Yeah, it's the same sort of thing. So graphics.py,
Um,
consoles.py, but it'd be main.py, I imagine. This has like all the, okay. It's like
you
all
can
the
just have a
stuff.
look here.
Video.update.
So I'm
What?
useful sometimes.
What is this code? Video.update. What is video? Is it?
You can just go and check the video.file. You can just check the video file.
It doesn't even import a video. Uh, there isn't even a video
There
file.
is DLLs. There's a folder bar. Okay,
Graphics, is it?
this thing uses C. This thing uses
Oh,
C.
right.
There is a DLLs folder. Just go and check.
The video is here.
Okay, okay. This thing uses OpenGL for the graphics thing.
Yeah, which
Like,
it also like updates like multiple times per frame by those
yeah.
things.
Like OpenGL can be another way to optimize your game. Trying to
I mean,
implement
it could be,
OpenGL.
but I'd rather not mess with OpenGL here if at all possible.
So like beginners will be very mad. Like OpenGL.
Yeah. See, it does the update here, and then it does like wherever it does like video dot
Okay.
whatever. This thing is like this video dot update. See, it updates a display here, it updates a display here, updates a display here. Why?
Okay, so there is one more additional thing in this. There's enemy things which will try to kill you in this game.
Yeah,
That's
well,
why you
I'm
might see something different.
probably not gonna do anything like that. I might, but I was just doing normal Snake for now at least.
Mm.
I'm on the Wi-Fi right now. Well, I guess we're staying on
So
the
just if
Wi-Fi.
you want to if you want to understand, you can just open GitHub and search for Python Pygame Snake to understand some more repos like from where I'm finding these.
Yeah. I'll give that a shot. Thanks for your help again. I'm gonna end the call for a bit. If you
Mm.
find anything, then put it in the chat,
Okay.
I suppose. So, see you in a
Okay.
bit.
Bye.
So. Blah, blah, blah. I was trying to think of because so this self.surface.fill is really slow, but if we do it every single time, then it like updates weirdly. So if we just fill, if we do, okay, if we do a single fill, we might be able to push the thing up. So if we create a pygame.rect, and then we have, so we create like this. Actually, can you kind of squash multiple rects together? I think you can. So if I can do that, wherever that is, rect, there we go. So I think you can. But then we have the stuff with the UI that needs updating. So that part will always need updating. And I guess just having it down, like, is this a new one? I'm not even sure if it's a new one. The vid and the voice aren't synced. Well, that's what, the webcam or what? If that's the case, then I can't do anything about that really. At least not right now. Yeah, you're talking about the webcam video or the actual stream itself? Jesus, looks crazy. Yeah, updates the whole thing. Webcam. There's not much I can do about that right now, unfortunately. I could probably put an audio delay on it, but I'll have a look at some other time. This just draws everything and it just updates it. Yeah, it's not useful either. I'm just trying to think of a way. If we can get it to do... Okay. Splitting, so it needs to draw the Rex here, that's fine. And it needs to update the previous ones. So that's fine. So I don't know if this method just says... Yeah, I mean, I like... I don't know if this just like takes the most... It doesn't, does it? Because it updates... Just updates at the time. It's the UI that's causing the issue, really. Because if the UI wasn't there, it'd be easy. It's because the UI is there. What if we just get rid of the UI for now? If we just don't render over the UI. And we just leave it to fend for itself. And then we have no idea what FPS we're getting. That's a very good point. And then the menu just doesn't work. Yeah, so okay, so if I bring the colors thing back again, which means I'm going to go off the screen for a bit, and then I can see random.rand range 0255 we can see what sort of like crazy stuff we're getting. Why is that? Why you like this? Okay, that might be it. No. Okay, now the comment is saying that it can't end. Like what? So why is that like that? And why is that like that? And why is that like that? And then if we do that, then that, okay, that works now. That's not what I wanted to do. So just put it in there. Invalid rec style object. Why you like this? Okay, there we go. So that it's still doing the thing. Do you have a backup of before the stream? I can just revert this pretty easily. So the sprites seemingly doing it takes, yeah, so this update rex, it essentially works out a boundary in which we need to, no, I don't have the actual backup. I need to like revert all the changes. But like we'd need to like it works, the game works fine now. That's the thing. It's just this new system that I've developed just now that doesn't work properly. No, I haven't pushed anything because it's a stream thing. I mean, I could just revert this easily enough. It's very easy to do. But I'm just trying to like figure out like a way to stop it from doing what it's trying to do. Because what it's currently doing is, okay, I'll try and go in. So what it's currently doing, that's not what it's, whatever, that kind of works actually. So what it's currently doing is it's seeing the apple up here, and it's seeing like the snake down here, and it's thinking, okay, I've got to render the apple, I've render the snake, so I've got to render all of this, and it updates everything here. So it's not rendering just the apple or just the snake. It's rendering all this in the middle as well, which it doesn't need to do. And that's if we do a surface.fill here and just fill the whole thing. But if we, just do a surface.fill on these, then the surface.fill is so slow that it's actually slower to just do this and this than it is to just render to do all this. That's the issue we're currently having. And I have literally no idea how to fix it. I can revert it easily. It's fine, don't worry. I can put it back to the way it was very easily. I'm just trying to figure out why the update is doing what it's doing. Display, and then if you go to the update, so the flip just updates the full display. Form GF buffer swap. This HW surface could work, so that could be a way to do it. Well, I think what it's doing is it's getting confused by the surface fill, because if we do a surface fill on all the Rex manually, then it works fine. But in theory, just everything that moves. Is what we need to change. I kind of have a theory of how to do that, but I'm not even sure I want to try and work it out on stream because it's going to take forever to bloody work out. All right. So what I'm going to do for now is we're going to abandon this whole thing with the Rex. I'm just going to comment all of this. Comment all this extra stuff out, just so it's kind of here. And then it was, what was it? It was Pygame. I think it was pretty much just Pygame.display.update, and that was it. And then we we do the clear, and then that should work fine. Yeah, there we go. And we're getting a relatively decent number of frames per second. We're not getting as many as we had, although it is slowly going up. Oops. And then we're going to try and do like the flip thing, I guess, and see if that changes anything. So everything's the same as it was. Everything's roughly the same as it was. Yeah, 420 FPS, literally. So in that we need to do, I think it's the display window Pygame display set modes, and then flags. I think it's flags equals Pygame.h Pygame.hw surface, and then it's a pipe, and then Pygame dot display be double buff, and we're going to see if that improves anything. Well, it's not going to do it on that. We need to do it on the. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this back to the menu, and then it would need to be a flip, not an update, because flip does the hardware stuff. And then so that's 460. Is this any different? 420. It does. It does actually make it a bit better. Okay, so we can maybe just talk about the differences between update and flip then. Because we do actually get more FPS with it. And then we can just tell this Rex nonsense to just leave. I suppose. Maybe. I might come back to trying to work out what that is, but it's like it's optimized. It's like this function is an optimized version of Flip for software displays. It only allows a portion of the screen to be updated instead of the entire area. Updates the entire surface area like Pygame.display.flip. And then I don't know. It's the whole screen, but it's doing it with hardware now, rather than software like it was before. I think it's just a matter of experimentation, to be honest, because I don't know what other flags. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can set other flags. So where's set? There it is. Depth equals 0, display equals 0, vertical sync equals 0. Okay. Possible with OpenGL, yeah, it is, but I mean, we'll see what the flags are like. I think OpenGL is one of the flags you can set. Function create display. So the arguments passed display type, the actual created display will be the best possible match for the supported system. The size argument is a pair of numbers. The surface that gets returned can be drawn like a regular surface, but changes will eventually be seen on the monitor. If no size is passed, it's set to 00. Pygame uses SDL version 2. The credit will have the same size as the current screen resolution. If only the width or height is set to 0, the surface will have the same width or height as the screen resolution using SDL. Or raise an exception. Okay. It's usually best to not pass the depth argument. It will default to the best and fastest color depth for the system. If the game requires... Okay, we'll leave that alone then. Full screen display modes. Okay, this is what we want. The flag element controls which type of display you want. There are several to choose from, and you can even combine multiple types using the bitwise operator, or the bitwise OR operator. If you pass 0 or no flags, it will default to the software-driven window. Here's the display flags you want to choose from. So no frame resizable. Then there's OpenGL. Then there's Pygame 2. Depends on desktop size and scale. Graphics shown and hidden. Okay. So we can do pygame.opengl here, and that should in theory just kind of work. Well, no it didn't. Oh, what? Why? Perform a GL buffer swap. I think I'm just gonna leave it here, honestly. I'm kind of over this right now. So by the next stream I'll get Jax to have done some sound, and I'll try and get some assets done. We may come back to the rec thing. I might just leave it, honestly, because I am genuinely just done for the day. I'm just annoyed. And I can't be asked to go back another VC, honestly, so... we will leave it there. Thank you to everyone that stopped by. Oh, what are you doing? And what I'll do is I'll quickly go find a channel that we can raid. I got Call Me Kevin, we got Lana, and we got Tales of Lumin live. Yeah. Let's see what else we got in here. So we got this Tim. Oh yeah, I think we got a lot of people doing the Lodem Dares. That's not in English, so that's not going to work. Carberra creating a super number in C#. The hell? People want to go watch like a. It's not live at the moment. Okay, the Twitch is just not working. It's fantastic. I don't think I'm going to be able to raid anyone. Because we raided Lana before, so I kind of want to watch someone. Yeah, for some reason, Twitch is just physically refusing. What if I go to the channel itself? Will it load there? It's loading the stream info. And it's loading. It's got the chat loaded, I think. But the stream just is not functioning. Oh, fantastic. Well, I guess we're not raiding anyone. That's a big F. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday for the next video, for the next data analysis video, and Tuesday for next stream. Yeah, thanks for everyone to stop by, and I'll see you later. Bye.